Asiago is one of our macaroni penguins. We have fun naming our birds, so all of our macaronis are actually named after different types of cheeses. Can you come here, sir, in the middle? It's been a while since he's been in here, so we're going to give him a trial run and see how he does, but I might have to swap him out for someone else if he decides he's not into it anymore. I can tell who he is because I'm looking at those little ID bands he has on his flippers. So it's basically his name tag. It's the only way I can tell him apart from all of our other macaroni penguins because they do in fact all look the same. You can't even tell a male from a female without blood testing. Same size, same color, same everything. So every different color bead you see on those bands there corresponds to a number. It tells me what number sequence he is assigned, which we will use for our official record keeping purposes. And then, as I mentioned before, we have all named our birds as well, so we don't have to just call them by numbers. And you got Asiago, didn't you? Yes. So Asiago is a proud representation of a non-breeding bird who happens to select another male every year. He builds his beautiful rock palace and then won't allow any females anywhere near it. It kind of defeats the point. Thank you for that. That was lovely. Remember, every 10 minutes, guys. You're being pretty quiet. That's nice. You're not coming in and yelling. What do you think? It's been a little bit since you've been in here. So not all of our birds will participate in these encounter programs. Not all of them kind of have the right temperament for it. It does take some effort on our part to get them used to being in here. Initially a new room with a bunch of new people can be really stressful and overwhelming for them. So we work with them a little bit to let them know that this is something fun to do, and ultimately it is always their choice. It's totally voluntary to be here. So if Asiago had decided he wasn't interested in following me in today, I simply would have picked a different bird. And if at any point he decides like he's ready to go, I will take him back out and get somebody else for you guys.
Did he just shed part of his beak, or is it just?
No, he just kind of has a buttery beak.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Let me clean up your spots here, so we don't need that on around. We don't need that. Are you leaking? Oh, you don't like it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you're gonna tap the towel? Go ahead. Get it. Yeah, you show it who's boss. You tell it. Evil towel. What is it doing? You want to rock? You want to show them what you do with rocks? I know it's a little early for mating season. We're not quite sure. You're just gonna check out the room? All right, that's fine. So we'll see if he's interested in doing a little artwork demonstration for you guys. We have some wonderful penguin Picassos here. You think about it, maybe? You want to paint some pictures? Because it's been a minute. Okay, let's see. Well, what is it? You want to show them how you make art? Good boy. You gotta get all the way on it. Both feet. Both feet. Oh. There we go. Both feet nice and green. Good job, Asiago. Oh, that's fun. Want to make a few more? Make a couple more.
How old is he?
He's a younger bird. I want to say he's around 11 or 12. These guys actually can live into their early 30s in an aquarium setting. In the wild, it's going to be about half of that. They, of course, have to worry about finding, you're kind of clumsy today, about finding their own food and avoiding predators. And we don't have predators on our exhibit. They get to eat as much as they want every single day, so they're very spoiled here.
What are the longest living ones? The emperors?
Yeah, well, generally, the bigger the bird, the more long-lived they are. And a bird in an aquarium or a zoo setting is going to live much longer than a bird in the wild. So the only facility in the U.S. that actually has emperors is SeaWorld San Diego. I'm not sure what how old their oldest bird is. I know we have one of the oldest chinstrap populations. Many of them are in their early 30s. Do you want to do blue or are you over it? Oh, look at all those other paintings. Who made that? Who did that one? Slow down, slow down. Okay, there we go. You gotta get both feet nice and blue. Okay. Good job, Asiago.
Excuse me?
Yeah?
I think you need the towel.
You gonna check out the corner? What's over there?
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
What do you do with the paintings?
You're gonna find out. Come here, bud. What? What is it with the corner? I know that door goes right out to the water. Oh, is that your friend out there? Did you do the piece? No, they counted it? That doesn't make sense.
Are they highly social? Do they make friends?
They do. They all kind of have their buddies they prefer to hang out with. And then, you know, just like people, some of them get along much better with others than some other ones do.
Do they tend to tribe up, like one species will stay with one species?
Usually, but not always. We have a northern rockhopper and a southern rockhopper that are convinced they're in love. We've actually had a macaroni hang out with a chinstrap before. So all 6 of the different species that we have out there are 6 species you would find on South Georgia Island together. They would not necessarily be that closely packed in the wild. South Georgia is about the size of West Virginia, so they obviously have a lot more room than what we have on our exhibit. You may find macaronis on one coastline and kings on another coastline or things of that nature, but they are used to seeing other birds that are not exactly their species. You want those paintings, don't you? Why?
It's not doing the white thing.
What do you think? All right, well, I'm going to swap Asiago out for a different bird. He doesn't seem like he's going to be one that's going to allow everyone to touch him today. So I'm going to swap him out for somebody else. If you guys want to just sit tight for me. Say bye. Thank you for making paintings. You're very pretty. Here you go. All right. All right, so this is one of our female macaronis named Tina, which is short for Tina. That's her cheese. Oh my goodness. You're going after the towel, aren't you? You love that towel. All right, so I can bring her around for everyone to get a chance to see what they feel like. I'll start over here with you and bring her this way. That way when I get to the end of the line, I can take her back out. You guys are going to do 2 fingers only, so make your hands go like this. From the very center of her back here, in between her flippers, down towards her tail. You want to stay away from her head and her face. Ma'am, I know you love the towel, but can we go this way? Hi. No. Oh, I know. You go that way? Good girl, Tina. I know. Good job.
Are the females smaller than the males?
Sometimes, but usually no, they're pretty much about the same size. We actually even have some females who are bigger than some males. There we go. Tina.
Before you put her over here, can I stand her up to pet? So she's not towering over. You want to pet? Go like this. Very cool.
Very soft.
There you go.
Good job.
I'll just kind of hold the camera up so I can catch it with Mikey and you. I'm here because I can't get up right now. I don't want to freak the penguin out.
Very soft, yeah. That's what usually surprises people the most about them is how soft they are.
And they have like a coat of oil on their fur to keep them?
They do, yeah, but you don't feel it really. They're not very slimy.
Oh, so soft. Sorry, 2 fingers.
Go girl, Tina. Come just
2 fingers. Okay. Did you get some penguin on your shoe?
No. Penguin poo on my shoe.
How did you get penguin poo on your shoe? She got a little on her boot.
Uh-oh.
I guess when their tail came around. Thanks.
That's why we wear boots too. All right, guys. We're gonna raffle off one of Asiago's paintings here. Let's see. Okay, should be enough in here for everyone to draw one number. You're just gonna make a round on your own? Oh, you want the blanket? That's what you want. What's under the blanket, Tina? Alrighty, who has number 5?
Me.
Congratulations, you win a finger painting.
Oh my gosh. Congratulations.
So you figure out which one you want, but I'll take her out of the room and then you can come up and grab it. If anyone else wants to take a painting home with them today, they are $10 a piece. We have a whole selection over there on the table if you want different colors or different species. If you wait till we get to the gift shop, they are $25, so you get a discount by being here today. And we do take all those proceeds and donate them back to those organizations I mentioned before that support the family conservation. You don't want to go anywhere, do you? Yeah.
Is that species endangered?
Macaronis? No. Macaronis are, I believe, vulnerable. So on a scale of 4, 4 being the worst, they're at a 2. Okay, you want to go out the store instead? Because it's a shorter distance? Not really?
Y'all ever get to hold them and just have them chill in your lap?
She does crawl in your lap. She's one of the only ones who does that. She's much more person than penguin, which makes her terrible for breeding season because she has no interest in the boys. But we don't really handle them and treat them like pets. We want to maintain that wild nature of theirs as well. But a lot of them, she's a prime example, are much better about being touched and much more tolerant of it. Whereas some just want nothing to do with us, even when we have fish in our hands, right?
The banding around their flippers doesn't impede them in any way?
No, it's like us wearing a watch or a bracelet, so they know that it's there, but it doesn't really impede their movement at all. We will adjust it as they gain and lose weight, so it never gets too tight for them and things like that. Any other questions before I take her back out, and then you can come pick out a painting? All right, ma'am, let's go this way. Take a shortcut.
Okay, thank
Boop. Benny.
you.
Oh, then who's there? It's Marley.
Bye-bye.
All right. You want to come grab whichever painting you would like. You don't have to pick one of his. If you want somebody else, you're welcome to grab them there as well. And then if anyone else wants one, feel free to pick